Okay, I am back with another top 10. And of course, the previous video, and you'll find the link in the description box down below, was a link where it was the top 10 things top 10 things for a date pick. But these would be the top 10 least things to do for date picks. And I'm sure you're gonna be like, well, that's kind of weird, because I noticed that in the previous list there were some things that were on there and there were some other things, but I'm gonna differentiate the reasons why you see a repeat on the do and then the top 10 least favorite dates, and that would be high school reunion, wedding functioning, or work party. And the reason of that is because you're gonna take someone to a place where they don't really know you so well, and they don't know the people around them so well, and they're gonna be in a situation where they have to basically act as if you guys know one another just as well as those who are already there. Second one would be antique shows. Unless you're fucking with an elderly, someone past 65 or 80, is just not the thing to be taking someone as a date. Three would be shopping. I would say no to shopping unless you're sugar daddy with the sugar baby, or sugar mama with the sugar boy. It's not I don't understand the whole shopping thing. Unless you're at like a farmer's market, and that's after like day 3, like 4, 5, and 6. You're at a farmer's market looking for things to cook together. You know, that's a good that would be a good like a date to do. But shopping, anything like mixers, especially for the first, second, or third, is really not that good, because you guys are still getting to know each other. By doing something like that, you're taking the risk of her or him running into someone that they could be interested in, to be in competition with other people when you're trying to impress this one person to be convinced on why they should be taking Number 5 would be house parties. Same thing with mixers. At house parties, anything and cultural events like opera, ballet, and etc. I would only say it's the least thing to do, because it's more of a serious date, so that's like date 2 or 3, but it's mainly depending on the taste of the individual that you're dealing with, and if they don't mind, you know, culturally adventuring to something different and new. Dance clubs, same thing as house parties. It's same thing as mixers. It's because when you go to a dance club, it's gonna be hard for you to keep your emotions in check when you're trying to impress someone, and then they're looking hot, maybe a him or her, and there is a bunch of people trying to get at them. That is not a good place to go for a date. I say that you save a date like a club after you've had the commitment of a relationship, or at least a good month or 2 in your relationship, where you guys are comfortable and have gotten down communication down packed, and respect. I don't mind doing sports activities, but I think it's best to do that with a woman after date number 3 or 4. But sports activity would not be something. I mean, no, there's girls who don't like getting down and dirty, and there's some that doesn't mind getting down and dirty for the sport or the game. But you definitely want to make sure the girl's into sports, she's good at it, she's not one of those super competitive that, you know, will beat you down if she doesn't win, like she's a sore loser type. But I would say that would be something that's like what I would consider contact sport, where you have the opportunity to touch and feel, but don't be pervertive with it. But that's more something like date number 5. And the final one is stay in and rent a movie. That is the least favorite date pick to do. The reason why is because, first of all, that is being a cheapskate. First of all, she doesn't know you. Third of all, you're not getting no ass. And fourth of all, she's not going to call you. And fifth of all, you might as well label a big L on your forehead, because you're considered a loser. No woman wants to stay at home after she's been dressed up and prepped to think that you guys are going to be out on the town to basically be sitting at home renting movies. That's something you do after you feel like we have a good connection. I trust this person to be in my private space, which is your home. And that's something you do after a good few weeks of dating. Because sometimes, like I said, you don't know crazy until it's too late. So those are my top 10 least favorite date picks. You know what to do. You can leave a comment. Sharing is caring. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the tips and all the other tips. But what you can do, you can definitely find on the link. You click on it down below. Thank you for checking out Miss PATU LOCA with her top 10. And you have yourself a blessed day. Peace.